You know, sometimes you get to the end of the week or even the middle of the week in the markets and you just feel overwhelmed, right? There's just been a lot of market moving news, data, politics, whatever it is, and you just want to kind of settle in and really hone in on the key price action. So here I have it as an example, the 10-year, and the 10-year note is something that's been very much on the move with the changes in interest rates in our current environment. And when I got to it on this market holiday, Veterans Day, thank you to those of you in the tribe or those watching for your service, if you served our great country. You know, when you come in, look at the market when it's kind of quieted down, you still need that like anchor of where to go. So I'm going to give you one tip, one simple trick now that will help you actually hone in the key data. Now you might be thinking, oh, she's going to head over to our RSI Power Zones indicator down below, or she's going to deploy some loss forecasting or Gann patterns. No. We're going to change away from candlesticks to good old bars. And what I mean by bars, I mean the classic open, high, low, close bar. So if you happen to be using TradeStation like me, you can follow these exact steps on TradeStation version 10. If you're using another platform, you can find comparable settings to adjust. So basically you pull up any candlestick chart you have, you go to data, go to edit symbol, and then you're going to have something called style. So we want to change away from candlestick to open, high, low, close. And when you select it, it might have a default color like this bright green because the default background in TradeStation is black, but obviously a white background and light green candles are not going to work, right? So let's change that to black. I also like changing the thickness so that I can have it be slightly thicker. And you want to make sure that change is across all three bar components. Now you don't want to set as default because I still recommend studying candles the majority of the time. You just want to use it for this example chart, and there you go. Now, isn't it so much simpler to see? Aren't you feeling a little less overwhelmed by all the flashing of red and green on the candlesticks? And now it's all just plain black, open, high, low, close bars? All right, from this point forward is where you could still go and deploy your regular normal set of analysis tools. And I actually did this in depth on the 10-year for advanced loss forecasting and advanced RSI Power Zone students in this week's review session. So if you have one of those advanced courses and you weren't able to attend review session live, I highly recommend going and watching it in the portal. And this is an exercise that I recommend doing anytime you're feeling overwhelmed by market movements and data. It's about going simpler, not going more complex. And again, you can do this on any charting software, changing away from candlesticks to bars, and you can always change back to candles if you like. Or you can separate out your charts so that you're making a copy of the candlesticks chart and not changing the original. So I hope that helps, guys. Catch you on the inside.